Right, even everyone, hopefully everyone is all well. Let's flick that, let's not wait too long. There you go, welcome back to another Train Sim World 2 live stream. Tonight we are on the Nahverkehr Dresden, on the PC version. But yeah, big thanks to Dovetail Games for providing us an early access code. Hopefully everyone has been enjoying the various videos which I have actually released today. I think there was 6 or 7 of them on the route. But yeah, hopefully everyone has enjoyed that. But yeah, we'll be going for about an hour tonight. It's been quite a busy evening. What are we gonna do? Let's do a I don't really want it crashing, so I'm gonna go for, well, we'll probably do freight tonight. Maybe a 101 service. Actually no, because that's not actually included with the route. That's a layer. Talent 2 up the Grossenhain branch. Yeah, may as well. Let's do that. If we can find one. That's not too bad. Grossenhain to Coswig, could do that. That's a nice little service. Yeah, why don't we do that? Grossenhain to Coswig, and after that we'll then do a fast service. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Grossenhain to Coswig, that'll be a nice service. We are ready, yeah. Let's see what we've actually got in. We've got Mr. Quicko, Amela, Anubis, King Carrot, Laserjet, Yoshi, Luke, Pivers, and Laserjet. How's everyone doing? What run should you drive after Clinchfield Railroad? I don't know, whatever one you want, mate. Well said, David. But yeah, this is Grossenhain station. And with a little 3-car talent. I suppose do some sandpatch grade Laserjet. Right, let's get this train set up. Train lights. What else do we want? Yep, that's all good. Lock the doors already. Don't get long to set up the train. It seems to be pretty quick. I would recommend loading in beforehand. So load in, walk in, then find the train, and then do the bits and bobs. Right, we've got 4.6 kilometers to Priestewitz. So that's how long the Grossenhain branch is. Let's get going. How's everyone doing this evening? Hello, Crazy Killer. How are you? Something amazing happened to you on Monday. Oh, what was that? But yeah, hopefully it's looking all good. Obviously, yeah, this is the PC version. So, obviously, it might not run it as well as my PC might not run it as well as the PS5. But it still looks pretty decent and runs smoothly. Evening, Richie, how are you? But yeah, this route is coming out tomorrow. Tomorrow at midnight, PlayStation. I believe it actually said it was slightly later on the Xbox. I think it was 8 AM or something. So I don't know if Microsoft have changed the times of release for stuff. And then around 2 PM BST for Steam and 4 PM BST for Epic Games. You had your first ever hug? Awesome, Sam, mate. Right, let's get going. It's fairly quick along the Grossenhain branch. Let's go. A nice little branch. Yeah, good to hear, Mela. I'm good. Let's go. We have got a red in 3.6 kilometers, but that doesn't really. Actually, that's before Priestewitz, so we're probably gonna have to wait for a train, I would imagine. Cool, but we are off on our way to Priestewitz. But yeah, we'll go down to Coswig, so that's sort of the Grossenhain and most of the slow line covered. And then we'll do a fast service from Dresden to Riesa, which is then about another half an hour. And then we'll probably see what else we can do, and then we'll then wrap it up. Although after this service, we'll take a look at what services there are on this route, what scenarios, that sort of stuff. We'll have a little drive first. Yeah, we did start early, yeah. What is your favourite 80s song? Your House is Our House by Madness. My favourite 80s song, I wouldn't really say I have a favourite 80s song. I mean, they're all brilliant songs. Better than today's music, much better, because it all takes rap and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I don't really say I have a favourite. There's the fast line there, which will be going under. You can see it sort of on the embankment as it whizzes along. It'll be quite cool if we did actually see another train going along it now. That would be awesome. Yeah, making our way along. Hopefully it's running well for you guys. Obviously there are a few areas where there is a slight FPS drop, but they know about that issue and I'm sure it'll be sorted. But yeah, obviously you can pick this up tomorrow for £24.99 separately, or get the season ticket, which I would, and that's £34.99, and you'll be getting all 3 routes, obviously once they're all separately released. So if you get the season ticket tomorrow, you'll get the Boston Sprinter. Oh god, that's the Seafer. Yeah, you'll get the Boston Sprinter and the Nahverkehr Dresden. Hello, Shayna. Good to hear. I'm good. Yeah, definitely knows chat. I know it isn't a Bustum stream, but how do you unlock the old map on Bustum 21 Seaside Valley? I don't think you can at the moment. I think it's glitched on there. So I'm sure Astragon will sort something out. And actually, a big thanks to Dovetail Games for giving us early access to the game, but to the route. It's been brilliant. And yeah, hopefully everyone has been enjoying the content. It might not be as busy as obviously, you know, everyone's back at school work and all that sort of stuff, but I thought I'd put it out at that time. Right, sounds 60. I'm just going to acknowledge that. But yeah, we're joining up with the slow line again now. Around we go into Priestewitz station, which we're probably going to arrive a little late. Awesome, David. There we are. Yeah, going to Coswig. And obviously some actually major news about this route. It's actually getting a update to it, which we'll be adding in the Meissen branch, which I'll show you once we get down to Coswig, because that's where it does go off. Obviously I haven't got the Meissen branch at the moment. That'll be releasing in a patch after the release. What time does it release for Xbox? I think it's slightly later. I believe it's and you'd think it'll be midnight, but I don't know if Microsoft have changed stuff. I think I saw something about 8 AM BST. So slightly later than the PlayStation, which was his midnight. Oh, fair enough, Crazy Killer. But yeah, hopefully it's running okay, because as I said, my PC doesn't run it as well as the consoles, but still runs it well. But hopefully it's all good for you guys, that's the main concern. Here we are, this is Priestewitz. A little bit past the marker. But yeah, you get the free car talent too on this route. Actually, I only realised it's only got one door on each coach. I thought a bit more. Meissen branch looks like it did, didn't it, Russian Dog? Really scenic. Yeah, once we've done this service, I'll show you what there is to do on the route. It's a fairly short service. We've got Nidgeror, we've got Weinboller, and then Coswig at 7:21, so about 15 minutes, and we'll be at Coswig. But that was the Grossenhain branch. But yeah, how is everyone this afternoon or this evening? Looks brilliant, awesome, Rom. Yeah, as long as it's all good for you guys, and yeah, that's the main concern. Right, let's get going. Let's release ourselves from monitoring, as we're pretty much on the main line now. And let's go. We've got 9 kilometres to the next stop, so this is one of the sort of larger gaps between stations on the slow line. So it's quite relaxing. Hello John, how are you? Off we go. Can we see Dresden at rush hour time, see how busy the station is? It can do, yeah. Yeah, I suppose we could do an evening service next, or a early morning service. I know in one of our videos we had trains constantly. Actually, I think this is the one where it actually crashed. But there was trains in and out, and even some of the ones which were actually out. Yeah, it was constant. It's brilliant. Rum. People's he probably won't be too happy about that. Fair enough. Right, let's get that up to 120. There we go. Yeah, this is the free car talent. So obviously on this route, you get the talent 2, the free car one. You get the 146, the 143, the 185.5. You get the ice free from the Commuter Fast Strecker. and then if you've got the layers, if you've got the right DLC, you'll then get the DBBR101 IC services. Obviously you need Hubstrecker, Ryan Roo and the 101 for that. And you also get the DBBR363, but it's in the Deutsche Bundesbahn livery, so different to the Rusty Oak Nord one. Awesome, crazy colour. Hello Kevin, how are you? Oh, awesome pet. Well, I'll put the cruise control on in a second. We are running at about 40 FPS, so that's all good. Does this run in 6 cars with 2 units coupled? Yes, it does. I think it's actually the first time I've done it just 3 cars, because we're doing the sort of Grossenhain to Coswig service, which is the regional Bahn 31. I suppose it doesn't go all the way into Dresden, simply because at Coswig you got the S-Bahn, so just change for that and then get into there. Yes, I'll show you where the Meissen branch comes off here. You've got the Grossenhain branch here, so it's fairly, near the top of the route. And then the Meissen branch, I believe, is this line here. Oh god, yeah, that's Sifa. Yeah, the Meissen branch, I believe, let's go back to it, is this one here. One of these. Yeah, I think this one here. Which goes off, which will be cool to see. Do we get the 4-car talent? Not on this route. Hello Mr. Talkalot. Next week I'm getting Bus Sim 21 for PS5 and TSW for Xbox. Awesome. Evening Pete, how are you? Oh, so yeah, we have got the cruise control on that. Well, we did. Let's put it on again. There we go. Fair enough, Pep. Actually, it was just about awesome. Yeah, nice and scenic, this route. Especially on the slow line, just sort of going through the valley, seeing all the different villages and towns. It's lovely. Obviously, when you're on the fast line, you get obviously a good view over the landscape as it's higher up. We've got 40 people in, but we've only got 8 likes. Can we try and get a few more likes? That would be awesome. Can we try and jump up to 25 likes? Is this out? Not yet, Road Clover. It will be out tomorrow. Yeah, so good, Pete. Yeah, sneakily a bit early. Can we see the map? You can see the map, Russian Doge. We've got still a bit of a gap to the Sifa interrupted us there. Yes, obviously you've got Riesa up here. You've got the Riesa freight yard as well. There's Riesa. There's the Nunkritz chemical plant. You've got Grossenhain here, so this is the Grossenhain branch which comes down to Priestewitz. You've got the fast line that comes off here, which isn't really that much faster, which goes obviously along there and joins up there. All the slow line here which comes down. Obviously the Meissen branch, which is to be added to the route in a later update, that comes off there, I believe. You've got Coswig there, it's sort of the main Sifa again, there we go. Then you've got the main line down into Dresden. Dresden Neustadt station, and then Dresden Hauptbahnhof. Hello Damar, how are you? How's the route so far? It's been brilliant, Rosie. Yeah, it's been brilliant. Two kilometres. If you buy the season ticket, will you still have Tees Valley line? Yeah, you'll still have that, Isaac, mate. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. Seen any services lately? Seen any services? Well, it's still 7 or 12 in the morning, and this is the more quieter part of the line as we're quite a distance out of Dresden. So I think it's every half an hour along here for a service. But then once you get past Coswig, it's every sort of 5-10 minutes. And then Dresden to thingy, it's yeah, much more frequent. God, Pete. Hello Marcus, how are you? Yeah, hopefully it's running well for you guys. Obviously there is a few FPS issues, but Dovetail do know about that, and obviously that will be sorted. So anyway, coming into Niduro. Let's bring that down. Let's be pretty quick about that. Here we are, it's quite a nice station, this one. Cool. And obviously tomorrow we'll then stream it from the PlayStation 5. Obviously onwards pretty much from there, on there. I think it's done with the sort of double foot level crossing thingy. Yeah, it is. Right, here we are, near Durrell. Also, what's the top speed on this route? The top speed on this route of the ice is 160 kilometers an hour. So that's 100 miles an hour. So pretty quick. Although the average speed really is 120. It's only on a couple of sections where you do actually get up to 160. Right, here we are. Let's get the doors open. So it's sort of a, not a slow speed route, but they're not a fast speed route. So I'm guessing it's more of a sort of mixed route in terms of speed. Yeah, I'm good, Marcus. How are you? Awesome, Pete. I do need to get on with the journeys because I do want to get the journey trophy again. As that was a right pain getting it on the last gen one. Obviously, most time I just jump into doing service mode. Right, let's get the doors shut. There we go. Doors closed. There. And yeah, slightly different talent. As you can see the VVO on the side, and you know, yeah, slightly different. Anyway, let's get going. I think there is a way to set the destination. I think FIS. You can. Oh, I didn't think you could on here. I thought it was automatic. But yes, look, you got all the new destinations on here. You have to put it again, Isaac, mate. So the chat is going pretty quick. So. Right, that's gone now. Let's get. We're going to Coswig, aren't we? Coswig. There's Coswig. Let's set that. I think it's that one. Yes, Sifa, you want to catch me out again? I know. There's a Regional Express 50. Well, actually, no, that's probably actually a Regional Express 15, which will be going down the Grossenheim branch. I don't know, it's still early days, Mr. Talkalot, so I don't think it'll be fair to rate it yet out of 10. Yeah, if you've got the season ticket, then, well, you'll be able to download this when it comes out. No idea, Marcus. It's brilliant, isn't it, Pete? Coming up to Weinboller, and after that it's then Coswig. And once we get to Coswig, we'll go back out to the menu, and I'll show you what there is to offer on this route. So services, scenarios, that sort of stuff, and then we'll do a service on the fast line. But we'll be going for about another, well, pretty much just an hour tonight. And also we'll be on here again tomorrow on the PlayStation 5. Not keen on new lighting, looks too orange in places. Fair enough, Kevin. I suppose it's just the style of lighting. See, the older lights are sort of more orange. What times does this route usually get busy? Well, rush hour times, so 8ish. That's sort of the busiest time, I reckon. 8ish in the morning, and then the evening, well, rush hour time. Not yet, Luca. Oh, see Russian dog. Dunno. Cool. Won't know what to do tomorrow. Really love in Boston, but feel the need to try the new route. Fair enough, Pete. When is this out? Tomorrow. And yeah, I've set the destination now. But yeah, remember to do that. I thought it was automatic on this, but you still have to set the destination. So, how am I finding the route? I'm loving it, Richie. It's brilliant, mate. A nice sort of, well, there's a lot of variety on this route. I mean, the amount of trains, services, fast line, slow line, there's a lot to do. So yeah, a lot of variety. Let's get the doors shut. And it's Coswig next. Cool. Let's go. Is Bus Sim 21 out? No. Oh no, yeah, Bus Sim 21 is out. My mind was like 2 weeks ago then. It's Rush Hour with the same game but with more people and you have to pay extra. Rush Hour is a DLC squadron. A DLC, 3 routes. So if you buy the season ticket, £35, you get all 3, which is an absolutely banging price. I mean, pretty much saving 40 quid. Is Nahverkehr Dresden available on the season ticket now for Xbox? No. Rush hour time in Germany is different from New York City rush hour time. I believe so, yes. Probably not, Pete. I don't know. So it's another early start tomorrow, very early start. So, and obviously we're streaming it now, so I'm not too sure. Right, 3.5 kilometers now. Let's go. Yeah, that's true, Pep. We've got a warning board here for a 100. There we go. And also we did actually reach another milestone. We got 1 million views now on the channel, which is better so far. This one or Boston, well, you can't really compare them. No, obviously Boston obviously being the US route, sort of high speed of the sort of commuter feel to it. Obviously this one being the German one with a lot of variety on it. Is Boston 21 on PS4? Yes. Oh, CJ Luke. Yeah, 7:30ish, 8ish, very early. 2 kilometers. But yeah, in the talent 2 at the moment. Look at that. But yeah, coming up on Coswig, I believe that's the Meissen branch, I believe, which goes off there, which obviously will be added in a future update. Yes, we will be getting the Meissen branch, but not at launch. Hello Sam, how are you? I'm good. Boston 21 is really cool, it sure is. Fair enough, Crazy Killer. Well, I don't know the HL signals, so I sort of got to guess at those ones, but I know the normal German signals. Yeah, definitely up there, Richie, mate. Definitely up there. I mean, the amount of variety on it, the 2 ways you can go, and obviously pretty much 4 ways. Well, 4 ways. Obviously, the Meissen branch, when obviously that releases the Grossenhain, the slow line, the fast line. There's a lot to do. You're in for a shot later in live. Right, here we are. This is Coswig. You might get Boston 21 on Friday, fair enough. Cool. And yeah, if you are enjoying the stream, do leave a thumbs up. So we do Train Sim World 2 every single day. So do subscribe if you do want to see more. I'll see Mr. Talk a lot. How is the sensitive touch on the safety systems? Sensitive touch on the safety systems. Well, you click it once and then it does it. Hello Rich, yeah, I'm good, how are you? Was just about to catch up on your Diesel Legend stream, but yes, that can wait a little longer. Fair enough. Hopefully you're well. Yes, definitely Amela. The screenshots were lovely last night. Right, here we are. This is Coswig. So that was the Grossenhain branch to Coswig. So now we're going to go back out, see what there is to do on this route, and then we'll do a fast service. But that's pretty much the majority of the slow line, as it joins back up with the sort of fast line in a second. Awesome, Richie. Looking forward to when it releases at midnight. Awesome. Let's get the door shut. There you go. This is Coswig. This is sort of quite a major station, a very busy one. This is sort of where the S-Bahn services go, and they obviously go off to Meissen. Also, we're going to be getting that at a later date. Yeah, it's quite a busy place. Anyway, let's go back to the main menu, and let's see what there is to do. Now, see, Crazy Killer. When you acknowledge if it won't acknowledge P's at the same time, or vice versa, you can do them at the same time, yeah. Is it impossible to get gold on Diesel Legends? I'm not too sure, LaserJet. Right, but you can see, yeah, the 7 training tutorials. You've got 6 scenarios, them being the Piston predicament, there and back again, follow the leader, towing the line, wrong road, chemical plant zone. That's the scenarios. And then we come on to the timetable, 350 services for this one. You've also got the DBBR 363, which most of the services are in the morning, and you've got a fair few on that. How much was that again? That was 12 services. 146, that's all the S-Bahn services, and as you can see a few regional express services, but the majority are the S1 services from Coswig to Dresden. Then we come on to the 143, which is 57 services, unless you get the S2, S3, and the S3 just to the depot there. But you get a little bit more on the in the 143, as you've got the Dresden airport services as well. What else we got? We've got the new Dostos, obviously the VVO S-Bahn Dresden Dostos. You've obviously got quite a few services on this one. The S1, S2 regional express ones, regional Bahn. But there is, how many on that one was there? There was 96 services in the Dostos. Then you've got the MRC 185.5. Obviously, this is the freight locomotive. You've got 28 services, so plenty of freight. Most of them are in the morning. Actually, they're pretty much all throughout the day. Yeah, all throughout the day. But no early or late ones. That's not too bad. Yeah, 28 services on there. And then you've also got the BR 101. But you can only get this if you've got Hauptstrecke Rhein-Ruhr and the 101 DLC. And you've got, how many services? 25 services in that. That's a little extra layer. Also got the 406, which comes over from the Schnellfahrstrecke. 14 services in this. And these are ICE services. From Dresden to Frankfurt Airport. And then we've also got the Talent 2. So there's a lot on this route in terms of trains, which has got 81 services, and that's the 3-car one, and you can also do 2 units together, which will still be the 6-car one, but plenty to do on there. Right, what we're going to do now is we're going to go into the ice. Let's go on the ice, and let's do a Dresden to Riesa service. Let's do that one, 10:19. That'll be quite nice. Let's do it. When's Nahverkehr on season ticket? Tomorrow, Isaac. That's when it will be out. And can we try and get up to 30 likes? That would be awesome. But we'll do this service, and that will probably be it. So not the biggest of streams tonight, but I've got a few bits to do, and obviously back to college now as well. But obviously plenty of videos if you haven't seen them. I think there was 7 or 8 videos, all sort of above half an hour long, to I suppose catch up on if you haven't seen them. Anyway, let's get the doors open. There you go, that goes to forward. Doors. And also remember to do the pantograph in this one, as it is set to down when you first get into it. There we go. There's a fair amount of services, yes, there sure is. I gather there will be challenges on this. Obviously, yeah, when it releases the mastery stuff. I don't think in this one you can actually contact the signaller, but I'm sure obviously they'll go back and add a little interactive in. Right, let's see. Let's get the CIFA on, the LZB, even though there isn't any LZB, we'll turn it on anyway. Passenger lights, we need to get them on as well. Don't want them sitting in the dark. AFB, let's get that on as well. But yeah, this comes over from the Schnellfahrstrecke, which everybody has this route. Well, the Schnellfahrstrecke as it is in the base game. So, odd question, what are you studying in college? Media studies. Well, it's got like a fancy name to it, like creative media, something like that. But it's media studies. Well said, Pete, mate. Can we see some of the distant scenery? Can do. Obviously, once we get going. Set that to 40. And let's go. The brakes off. Yes. But yeah, we're coming out of Dresden Hauptbahnhof, which is a gorgeous station. It's yeah, it's lovely. I mean, look at this, it's brilliant. But yeah, some of the distant scenery you can see. You've got the sort of power plant or whatever it is over there. Yeah, it's really good. Right, let's get back in. Let's unrelease ourselves from monitoring. Let's pop that up to 60. And it's Dresden new stat next. Is the DBBR worth the money? What, the 101? Yes. It's my favourite German locomotive. It's brilliant. Hello Daniel, my copy of Bus Sim 21 arrived today. See you Daniel, thanks for coming in, mate. Enjoy work, mate. Keep cool. But yeah, coming out of Dresden, Hauptbahnhof. And also, I don't know, Amela, you might have a link. Do you mind if you can get the link for the season ticket for Russia, or even for Riesa to Dresden? And obviously, do add it to your wish list if you are going to be getting it tomorrow. Obviously, if you add it to your wish list on Steam, obviously, I suppose it then sort of, you know, if lots of people are putting it on their wish list, then I suppose Steam probably puts it out more to others. So yeah, do pop it into your wish list, as that then does help more people discover the game, as I suppose it recommends it more. It's not too far to Dresden Neustadt station. It's pretty much, I mean, it's almost like a Munich pacing. It's just out of the centre of Dresden. Yeah, it looks brilliant though, with all the bits and bobs. There's the sort of power plant or whatever it is over there. You've got that sort of temple coming up over there as well. It's lovely. Anyway, let's get back in. Yeah, cheers, Amela. I thought you were trying to be a florist. Well, maybe. Okay, yeah, maybe. Oh, that's what I do on my extra time. Yeah, but there's 2 S-Bahn stations before Neustadt, sort of tucked in between. Hello, Tizer, I'm good. How are you? But yeah, this is the busiest part of the route, this is. As you've got the Dresden airport services, the S1, all the other sort of background AI. There's a lot going on in this section. I'm sure we'll probably see another train. If we don't see another train, then we're just really unlucky at this sort of time of day. But we should do. I'm sure there'll be one at Neustadt. Hello 313, how are you? Yeah, this is brilliant coming across here. Coming across the river now. Yeah, look at that. I mean, that is awesome. As we come across the bridge. I can't remember what the river's called. I know Matt did say in one of the streams. But yeah, here we are. Going across. Then just into Dresden Neustadt. Sadly, we have to wait a little bit long for the BML. Well, there was never a release date for it, so I mean, I kept getting comments saying, "Oh, the BML's delayed, the BML's delayed," but there was never a release date for it, so it couldn't have been delayed. Obviously, if they had said, "Oh, it's coming out then," and then they said, "Okay, we're going to push it back," then that would mean it's been delayed. But no, there was never a date for it. Right, let's bring that down, but I'm sure they'll release that when it's ready. Right, Dresden Neustadt station. Fairly similar-ish design to Hauptbahnhof-ish. I believe that's a Dresden airport service over there. Seafair, yes. But yeah, lovely station though, this one. Probably a very good one to sort of watch trains going in and out. Cool. Hey, awesome. Stop. Train, stop. There. Here we are. This is Dresden Neustadt station. Yeah, I think this is an S2 service here, which go up to the airport. Yeah, it's an S2 one there. When's the next one? Next one's at 10:30. But yeah, fairly frequent. I mean, look, S2, S1, 5 minutes apart. Let's see what else we've got. What's this one here? You've got a Regional Express 50. That's just over 10 minutes until that one. What about this one? Well, this is obviously R1. The next one's in about half an hour, which obviously this is more the express one, so obviously they are going to be a little less frequent. Not yet, Pete. Obviously that one's at 11:21, so slightly longer for that one, but we probably just missed the last one. And over on this side, you've got some, well, even more on here. But yeah, a lot going on. There's the Dresden airport service, that's all. And obviously, yeah, I must say this is a pre-release build, so any issues, any bugs, we will later on in the stream. It's near Coswig. We will get some FPS drops. It goes down to about 10 FPS, and on parts on the bypass line. I'm sure that will be sorted by tomorrow, or at least very shortly. Right, let's get going. Yeah, this is a pre-release, so hashtag pre-release. Obviously, a big thanks to DTG for giving us a code for it. Show it off to you lovely people. Alright, crazy killer. Yeah, coming out of Dresden News, you got all these little signal boxes along the route, which are quite cool. When did this come out? It comes out tomorrow. Yeah, 12 AM. It comes out first on the PlayStation. And I think it's slightly later on the Xbox this time. I think it's 8 AM BST. Oh, yes, no, yeah. I always do it coming out of here. Because you get the magnet, don't you, beforehand. I think we even did it in the video we did on the first look. I always do that. I've got to wait for the brakes to come off. Driver, that'll be cool, Pete. Just wait for them to come off. Hopefully they will. It would be nice to get going again. There we go. Let's just unrestrict ourselves now. There you go. And then we go straight up to 80. Yes, midnight PlayStation. I believe it is 8 AM BST on Xbox. Which obviously won't really make a big difference because you're not going to be staying up, I suppose, all night to play the route. And then it's 2 PM BST for Steam, and slightly later 4 PM for Epic Games version. That's true. Who actually plays the Epic Games version? Anyone here play the Epic Games version? I feel like most people probably would have the Steam one, obviously, if you're playing on the PC. Right, 40 kilometers to Riesa. There's an 100 limit. I shall pop that up now, up to 100, and up to 160 on this section. It's just fairly straight out of Dresden until around Coswig area. Let's get that 160. Yeah, very pleasant coming out of Dresden. Yeah, in some areas it does have a fairly similar sort of atmosphere to rapid transit. But obviously this is not fairly close to rapid transit, but this is in East Germany, so a lot of it does look fairly similar in terms of the buildings and all that. Is it midnight tonight? Yes, it sure is, John. Well, it depends what you're playing on. If you're on PlayStation, then yes. But obviously comes out tomorrow for everyone. Fair enough, Amela? Oh, there's an S1 service. Obviously with the newer Dostos, the VVO ones. But yeah, we'll be streaming this again tomorrow. And I suppose we'll probably get on the Dostos and one of the locomotives. Probably the 143 maybe. Cool, I think that's Dresden Trackor station, and then you're onto the Raid Ball stations. And you see the little sort of heritage line, which is quite cool. Lovely. Yeah, there's the little heritage line there, coming in. Yeah, no worries, Pete. Well, thank DTG. Do we get the old Dosto on this route? No, you don't get any of the other Dostos. You only get the Dresden ones because, well, I suppose the other Dostos don't run on here. Well, I tell a lie. I think for the regional express ones, you get the sort of, well, non-S-Bahn ones. Obviously, it's regional express. Guten Tag, Keiko. Your day was super awesome. Evening, Davidoff. Are you doing Busting 21 tonight? I would if I had time, but no, not tonight. I've yeah, not got quite a bit going on. Hello, Deep Slate. In terms of the channel and all that to record stuff. You played on the PS4. Awesome, John. But yeah, we're sort of in Raid Ball now, which I'm guessing is a separate town or maybe a other part of Dresden. Yeah, morning Heiko, you were on the bus to go to Eindhoven. Awesome. But yeah, running about sort of 35, 40 FPS, which isn't too bad. You can't wait for this route, awesome. But yes, very shortly you will start to see big FPS drops. I'm sure that will be sorted. But yeah, this is a pre-release build. And it has happened to other DTG ambassadors as well, so it's not just my system. There's a freight service, a 185. And yes, you probably someone's going to comment, where's the pantograph on that? I'm sure that'll be sorted as well. It was good, Amela. It was good. Got a free drink. It was called like a bubble tea, which was weird. I don't know if anyone's ever had one, but they were sort of just handing them out. Yeah, bubble tea, something like that. It sort of has the flavour. It's got these little bubbles at the bottom, which you can obviously pop in, and they have flavour. And oh, not bloody Sifa. There we go. Yeah, you get 6-car services on here as well. Obviously talent too. You get 3 and 6. Oh, I missed something, didn't I? What did I miss? What did I miss? Actually, I think the FPS drops have actually been sorted. I haven't got any in the usual places. What did we miss? I don't think we missed anything. I'm not too sure. Don't know. Not too sure. Let's get back to the train. The train has come to a stop. Let's get that off. Yeah, but I think the FPS drops have been sorted, as it was around here and we're still, well, we're fine. Yeah, it was interesting, Pete. It was tasty. It wasn't actually. It was like an iced tea. Yeah, it wasn't actually a proper hot, warm drink. It was an iced tea. I think we missed the warning board for the 130, possibly. Yeah, I think that's what we missed it. Oh well, that's all good. Do you also get DBVR 403 services? No, just the 406 on here, which I believe is to replicate the iced tea services. So I suppose in future, if we did get an iced tea, maybe then they would sort of swap it round for people who then buy the iced tea. Obviously, if that does come to the game at some point. Right, off we go, 30 kilometres to Riesa. But we've got 52 people in. Can we get up to 50 likes? And obviously, yeah, who's going to be getting this tomorrow? Or who's ready to download it? Obviously, if you've got the season ticket already. Who's going to be getting the route? Maybe some of you will be playing at midnight when it comes out, obviously, on the PlayStation. Lovely, Pete. I had one earlier myself. Wow, just some McNuggets and a drink, because it was blimmin' warm. Thought I'd treat myself to some nuggets. Yes, the roadmap was brilliant, wasn't it, DB? Sherman Hill, Horseshoe Curve, obviously the Meissen branch. It's awesome. You'd love McDonald's near me, fair enough, BT. Well, it's not near me, it's when I go to college, which is, well, not near where I live at the moment. Is the Meissen branch going to be free? Yes. Obviously, it's just sort of an update to it, so. Fair enough, Richie. Fair enough, Pep. Have they got milkshakes yet? At McDonald's? Well, funny you ask that, because at McDonald's, well, they weren't selling any milkshakes. So, what, have they got a supply shortage then or something? So I fancied getting one, but then it was just, well, the usuals on there. Awesome. So a fair few people getting the route then. I'm sure you'll love it. It's a brilliant route. And lots of variety on it as well. And one other thing, obviously we are running it in autumn. It has an autumn enhancement to it, but also a night enhancement. So at night time, signs, and it will just look better. It's coming down to 140. Media studies, BT. I sure do, Russian Doge. It's typical, it was blooming cancelled this morning, the train. Oh, McDonald's have a milkshake shortage. Oh, that's probably why nothing showed up on the menu. So I sort of clicked on the milkshakes and there was just nothing there. So I was like, what's going on? Let's bring that down. Oh yeah, exactly, yeah. I'm looking forward to that, Mella. A double quarter pounder, a big tasty chicken burger, 20 nuggets, fries and a McFlurry. Blimey. I was getting a PS5. Is that for you and your wife, Pete, or is that just for you, mate? That's quite a bit. Man, I kind of only just about managed some nuggets. What was that? Was that 140 there? What's the top speed on this route? Top speed is 160 kilometers an hour. What was the update for TSW today? That was support for this route and a couple of other sort of general fixes, but not like a big update. Awesome, John. Why was your train cancelled this morning? Shortage of crew. Seems to be always now. Oh, I say, wow, Pete. I'd probably fill up after the first burger, half burger probably. You dream of something GB. Oh, awesome, Heiko. We've got 23 kilometres to Riesa. So yeah, on the first service we obviously came down the Grossenhain branch, and actually the slow line is just there. That's the slow line in that cutting there. So at some points it does get really close. Yes. Also we come down the Grossenhain branch. So we pretty much saw the slow line, and now we're doing the fast line. So we pretty much have covered the whole route, obviously, once we get to Riesa. Yeah, sounds good, Pete. Yeah, Seafair, have some of that. Yeah, it was quite annoying, that wheel issue, Pete. Especially on the console one. I mean, on the PC it ran fine. Well, I actually think Bus Sim actually does run better on my PC than the console, but I'm sure there'll be a patch out to rectify that. So there's big lag spikes in it, and yeah. Don't have it all. Not really, Ron. I mean, that's the reason why I got a steering wheel back when obviously the first Bus Sim came out. Because I just couldn't stand playing with a controller on a driving game, especially a simulator one. So that's why I got my steering wheel. So the slow line, I believe, is that line going across there. Just there. Obviously, as it heads up to Priestewitz. And at some point we also have the Grossenhain branch, which will go under us. That's slightly further along. No BT. Cool. But yeah, see, once this stream is done, I've got 7 or 8 videos which I have actually published for the route, so do go and check them out after. If you want to see some 363 or 143, if you pretty much every train you want to see on this route, go and check my videos out. Pretty much each video is a different train on the route. Burger King, I've only ever had like one or two in my life. Last time I went there, I got, I think it was chicken fries or something, which was weird. They were like £3 for, I think, 6 chicken fries, which I wasn't too happy about in the end. Right, back up to 160, I think that was. But yeah, I would say the average speed on this route is around 120. Oh, see Davido. 20 kilometres. Seafair, yes, I've got you. Got you covered. But yeah, it's a really enjoyable route, this one. I'm sure you guys will love it just as much as I have. It's brilliant. But yeah, obviously 2 rush hour routes now. So the next one is going to be the Brighton main line. Also, if you don't know about the other one, that is the Boston Sprinter. Obviously running between Boston and Providence. Obviously you get the Staunton branch as well. Obviously Riesa Dresden, which is Riesa Dresden, the Grossenheim branch, the Meissen branch to come soon, and obviously the slow and fast lines. And obviously you've got the Brighton main line coming, which obviously is London Victoria to Brighton. So exciting times. And your YouTube, so you can treat yourself to chicken fries each week. Not too sure where this line goes. I don't know if anyone is local to the area. Where does this go? I mean, it goes past Grossenheim. But where does it go past that? Seafair, yes. I've got you, don't worry. Across we go. Yeah, 18 kilometres. As people keep saying, COVID won't go away. It's here to stay. Probably, yeah. Morning, Joe, morning stream. Oh yes, that was yesterday morning. We did do a fairly early stream. Heiko. I love the burgers in Burger King. They are world class, awesome. Ron. that would be cool. Right, I think this is the Grossenheim branch. Yeah, this is the Grossenheim branch here. So you got Priestewitz, which is all the way over there, and obviously Grossenheim, which isn't actually that far over there. That goes under the fast line. And McFlurry as well. Oh, blimey. That is a disaster. I suppose everyone's getting it because it's a hot day today. Yeah, so we've seen the Grossenheim branch, pretty much all of the slow line. Obviously this is the fast line. Yeah, hopefully everyone's enjoyed it. What kind of restaurants do they have over? Well, in the UK, a lot of restaurants, quite a lot of obviously the ones you would find obviously in the States, apart from, well, a few, but most of them are here as well. I'm good British Transport. You're currently walking home from Goring. Oh, walking home from Goring Station to see a rare 700 ECS move. Awesome. I reckon B's about to go off. I'm pretty certain the speed goes down in a second. Okay, no, the warning board's here. Let's bring that down. There you go. Coming down to 130. You can see the slow line now joining up. And it pretty much is this speed for the rest of the way. I think it even goes down to 120 as well. And we might even get a lucky enough chance to see the 363, which will most likely be running at this time still. Because the 363 sort of has services in the morning, and then, well, that's it. As obviously it's just pretty much moving the chemicals from Riesa to Nahverkehr, which I suppose it does in real life. Put it down. There we go. Right, let's hope there's no warning board. Let's get a flyby shot. Oh, there is a warning board. Why 120 though along here? It seems like it seems like you've got 160 along here. That's 120. It's dangerous, eh? Sounds good, British train spotter. Oh, the cloud's building up now, isn't it? Probably a storm on the way. Hello Dan, how are you? Playing on PS4 Pro? We'll have early access. What, on PS4 Pro? No, you don't get early access on there. No, the game releases to the public tomorrow. Well, not the game, but the DLC. This is the abandoned. I'm guessing this is probably the old Nahverkehr station. Oh no, this is Coswig. This station. I wonder why it's shut. I suppose low passenger numbers. Yeah, Coswig, which is quite a cool little station. Obviously, no train stop here, as it's abandoned. There's the chemical plant there, so you might actually be able to see the 363. Is it in the side in there? I don't think it is at the moment. But yeah, we might see that pootling along at some point. Hello Dave, how are you? Was it Davidoff? Is there a 363? I think there's one down there. Let's have a look. Is there a 363 in the yard at the moment? Have we just missed it? we haven't, so it might even be making its way down the main line. So we may see that at some point. I don't know where it is. It might actually be on its way down now. Oh blimey, quite a way then, British Transporter, mate. How far away are you from Goring then? You guessed this route will release at midnight tonight? Yes, for PlayStation. And I believe Xbox is slightly later this time. I think I saw 8 AM BST, although it might still be midnight, I'm not too sure. And then for Steam it's 2 PM BST, and then for Epic it's 4 PM BST. Awesome LaserJet, no idea who they are, but awesome. Hello Munchies, how are you? Say Munchies, ooh. Cool. 6.9 kilometers. Yeah, hopefully by obviously all these streams and videos, hopefully it has given you guys sort of a, you know, it's made up your mind whether you're going to be getting the route or not. Obviously, maybe you're buying it separately, or maybe you've got the season ticket, so you'll be getting it anyway. And I have first British train spot. I used to be myself, but I'm fine with it now. I suppose go on Amazon, dab it off, and look up T150 or G29 or T300. Something will come up. But cheap steering, well, that'll be the T80, but it's not brilliant. I think this is Globitz we're going through now, which is the final station before Riesa. It's about an hourly service from here. Obviously, that's realistic. So, staggered platforms as well. Got the wind farm over there, it's brilliant. Look at that. You're not really supposed to do the horn on German trains, but it was fun. Pete. Oh yes, and not tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday. Friday. Friday I'll probably be streaming on the Cornish main line, which will then give you an insight into the West Cornwall local route, obviously being developed by Rivet Games. Obviously that running between Penzance and say Austell. So that's what we'll be doing on Friday most likely. Maybe even Saturday, not too sure yet. Being followed by who, British Transporter? Hey Joe, how are you, mate? Wonder if it has Matt and Sam singing the Thunder Valley song from Ted. How you doing, Neil? Awesome British Transporter. Yeah, we'll get to Riesa, and then that will be it for tonight. Yeah, it's been a lovely stream. Obviously, thanks all for coming in. We've got 45 people in. Can we try and get up to 50 likes? And obviously, a big thanks again to Dovetail Games for giving us an early access code. But yeah, can we get some hellos in the chat for Joe? Obviously, Joe Burgess. Obviously, does work at DTG. My Boston to depot is busted again, so my journey progress from Rock cab car down. How different is the 363 to the other one? Well, this one's the Deutsche Bundesbahn one, so it's in the blue and white. It's really fresh livery, and that's the difference pretty much. I'm loving it, Dan. It's a brilliant route. Lots and lots of variety on this. Was riding a train in TSW and fell asleep. Woke up 10 miles later. You sound in a mellow. Right, we probably want to start slowing down as it's not far. Whoa, hello. Steer him, yeah. Let's get that down. This is PC, Davidoff. Hello, Gamer Kid Lewis, how are you? Zero shit was bad. Oh, sea munches it might still count the progress, maybe, as well as continue from where you were, and then if necessary, I suppose that you have to go back. When is the Great Western Railway route released? The Great Western Railway route, that's been out for a long time. Deep Slate, mate. And if you're on about Diesel Legends, that's been out since March. So, are you enjoying the new route? I'm loving it. Oh, if you're on about West Cornwall Local, that won't be GWR. That will be, I believe, British Rail, as it's set in the 90s, I believe. But when's that releasing? No clue. Obviously, Rivet are still working on the 38 stock, which actually did move up in the mode road map. What does that say, mode map then? Oh yeah, I see, British Transport. Probably not British Transport tonight. Probably not. Here we are. Maybe Russian Doke. Here we are, this is Riesa, the end of our journey today, but hopefully everyone has enjoyed the stream. That's whizzed past, that is. Hello Jaffa, how are you? Also, we'll be back tomorrow with some Riesa Dresden, and that will be on the PlayStation 5 version. Oh, sea munchies. Don't know, mate. Yeah, can do, J Luke. Can do. I have seen about getting those too. What are the W signals for? What are the W ones? They look nice, but I don't know what they do. It's not a whistle board. Oh, that could be. Yeah, I haven't seen any yet, Ron, either. I don't think I have on both versions of it. Maybe they don't have them anymore. Yeah, I'm good, Jaffa. Hopefully you're all well. But yes, here we are at Riesa, and I think there is here's the 363. Probably just done its last service. Look at that, it's really fresh. That livery on it looks brilliant. Really good. Cool. Yeah, no worries, Heiko. Thanks for popping in, mate. Let's get the door shut. But yeah, that is going to be it, everyone, for today's Train World 2 live stream. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Stop and wait for clearance in real life. Oh, I see, Joe. Obviously, yeah. Big thanks to Dovetail Games for the early access code for the route. It's been awesome. Obviously, yeah, do go and check out my videos I have done on the route. Obviously, I think there's 6 or 7 to watch. There's pretty much every aspect of the route you'll see in the videos. Obviously, we'll find a link in the description to the Discord server, to the PayPal, and to the merch store if you do want to help support the channel. I'll be back tomorrow with some more Riesa Dresden on the PlayStation 5, and maybe if I've got time for some Bus Sim 21 as well. But thanks all for coming in, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. See you all, and take care. Bye guys. See ya. You have to see me doing that. There we go. See you all.